Hello, my name's Jack, and let me guess, you've got the doll, but you don't know what to do with it. Well, that was actually something I didn't think about in my original video. So, first things first, if you're watching this video to try to figure out where the doll is, this isn't that video. Click here to go watch that video of where to find the doll. If you've already found the doll, but you don't know what to do with it, please allow me to help. So, once again, let me give the short version first for those of you who sort of know what you're doing, but just need a shove in the right direction. You know those Abyss Watchers? Yeah, those things. The fucking army of darkness? Yeah, them. After you kill them, step past the bonfire. That thing will move. Yeah, that's sort of all you need to do. There's a hidden path down there that leads to a new area that leads to a second area. That leads to where you can use the doll. Real good indication of your environment there from software. And for any of you who need more details, let's get started. So once again, we're going to start at the halfway fortress just to make sure that we're all on the same page about where we need to go. Follow the same path down the road, bypass those stick bricks, bypass the stick brick trio, and continue to head down the path to the ruins from the first guy. Wait, I remember this.
I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucking dog!
Yeah, got him. So, after you get to these ruins, head... Actually, while we're here, this isn't relevant to the guide, but I kind of wanted to just show you something that I missed my first time through this area. If you head over past these trees, there's a bonfire. Right there. Like, seriously, this close to the Halfway Keep bonfire. In fact, just real quick, I'm going to time how long it takes to walk between those two bonfires. 30 seconds. There is 30 seconds between these two bonfires. My god, Dark Souls 3 is bonfire happy. It's like Knife Party on crack, which incidentally sounds like this. So I guess let's try this again. From the halfway fortress bonfire, face in this direction and head... Oh god, what is that? Is that a crab? I think it's a crab. I think it's a giant big swamp crab. Why are there crabs here? Why does Dark Souls have crabs? Ah! I do actually recommend exploring this area fully. There's some pretty great items if you explore thoroughly. But for the sake of this guide, head here where there'll be two bastards. Two sons of bitches. Fortunately, they're already dead for me, but they won't be for you. These guys can be trouble, but you can trick them into falling down this ladder pretty easily, which is both incredibly useful for getting through this area and fucking funny. Speaking of that ladder, head down it to find a wee bonfire you can rest at before heading into the swamp. Oh, and speaking of the swamp, welcome to arguably the worst, most confusing area in the entire game. Seriously, no joke, this place is a nightmare. It is so maze-like and so similar that finding your way around is very, very difficult. So much so that I actually think I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this area than I normally would in these sorts of videos to make sure that nobody gets stuck on this part of the game. Start by heading forward from the bonfire and continue into the... Oh my god, no one told me this was poisonous! Ah, Jesus Christ, Lord in heaven, this hurts! Ah! The trick to this area is to light the 3 beacons scattered around the swamp, but because this place is so hard to navigate, my feet are melting in my boots! Enemies here are quite tough, so make sure to watch behind to avoid sneak attacks and then... Oh god, let it end! What the fuck is that thing? Ah! Just up this hill, not far from the bonfire, is the first beacon. Also these things. Backstab, front stab, beacon. So these are what the beacons look like. And as I said, you need to find 3 of these to open the door that exits the area. Head out the back of this beacon and hang a left down these stairs. Crossing the poison water, you will fight this guy who doesn't need a weapon to ruin your day. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Backstab! Just past this guy is the staircase that leads to the second beacon. Backstab! Now, you may have noticed my beacons are already lit, so I can't actually show you what it's like to light a beacon. So instead, let's add some effects. Nailed it. Behind this beacon is what I lovingly call the Danger Bridge. Good luck. Highway to the Danger Bridge. After the enemies are dead, cruise on over the bridge. Hey, and rest of this bonfire. It's also worth noting that this bonfire is the closest one to the exit door, so remember its location for when you need to leave. Trust me, this will save you some pain in the long run. Heading out the back of the bonfire room and down this ramp, you'll glance the exit door, which will be shut for you. But but it's open to me, because I've already done this, in case you hadn't picked up on that yet. Now, this is where things are going to get a little tricky. So the first two beacons are quite easy to find, because you can walk sort of in a circle around the swamp and get them both while getting to the exit door. But this beacon is sort of between the exit and the entrance, somewhere in the middle, so I'm just going to walk you straight there. Try to follow my directions as close as possible to find this beacon. Facing away from the exit door, you'll see this tower. Run along the left side and face in this direction. And then walk in a straight line. Oh, God, it hurts! It burns! Why am I rolling? It's going down my throat! To the right of this little totem thing is the staircase that leads to the third beacon. Watch out for the basilisks. Or the tit-head monsters. Oh, dear God. My path is blocked by these destructible objects. Well, there's only one thing for it then. Yay! 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 Smash and destroy! Woohoo! Alright, life is fun! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Moving on. Light the last beacon, head back to this bonfire, head down this ramp, and head through the open door into, I guess, what would happen if the Iron Throne was a forest instead. This area is quite linear, just hug the left wall until you reach this hill. At the top of this hill, you may find a few Black Knights. You also may not. They patrol through this part of the level, so depending on what time you get there will depend on whether you bump into them or not. I did, but fortunately the other one's distracted fighting monsters for me, and this guy's pretty easy on his own. Black Stab. I should not say it like that. To the direct right of the top of the hill, there's a little archway here that leads to a bonfire. Coming back out and fighting your way through all the guys the Black Knight doesn't kill. Dead, dead, fuck you, fuck you. This is where you'll find the entrance to the Abyss Keeper boss fight. Once again, I've already killed this boss and I actually couldn't get anyone to summon me to get the footage, so I've, borrowed this footage from the Game Grumps. Partly because I'm a huge fan and their video was the first thing that sprang to mind, and secondly because they seem nice enough not to sue me. Right, guys? Yeah. Once this boss is dead, head to the bonfire and cache any souls you may have. Afterwards, return. And honestly, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this is probably going to be the bit that tripped the most people up. The back of this room has like a grave or something that'll actually move when you go up to it and reveal a path that basically the rest of the game is behind. So if you don't step towards the back of the room, you'd have no idea it's there. Hell, I only knew it was there because there was a note on the floor telling me. So yeah, once this boss is dead, head to the back of the room, open the path, and head down into the catacombs. So the catacombs are another area that's kind of maze-like and very easy to get lost in. There's a lot of alternate paths and invisible walls that lead to certain items, but I'm just going to give you the direct route through the catacomb. Head to the left, head to the right, Bridge of Doom Part 2. Oh yeah, man. Sick dodge. Never gonna hit you. Into this room, throw something at this guy. Wait, what was that? I'm gonna kill you! Drop down, grab my souls, and pretend I didn't just cut a death from the video. Through this door, down these stairs as quick as possible! Ah! And if you wait just long enough, you'll see that roll past. Heading into this little corridor, you might want to freeze for a second and listen to what I'm about to say. On the left here, there's going to be a special skeleton wearing a black hat. If you kill this guy before he runs away, the rolling ball of skeletons will actually break, and you can loot this. Oh yeah, come on, let's do it. Upgrade the Estus. Alright, yeah, fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would recommend, would do again. Bone shot, yeah. Moving along, my advice for this area is to generally ignore the enemies. A lot of the skeletons here tend to come back when you kill them, so my advice is actually just to run through and find the bonfire. So with that in mind, run. Right, straight, right. Ignore those two. Keep going. Take a right. Watch out for the thingy. To the left. Bonfire. Out of the bonfire. To the left. Down that hill. Head to the left. Down the end of the hallway. To the right. Into this cave and... Oh, you are standing in a bad place, my friend. A very bad place. Super dramatic backstab! All I ever wanted was to tell this cave I loved it. Head into the room to the right and pull this lever to open this gate. This actually connects quite close to the last bonfire we rested at, so if you die in the upcoming boss, come back this way. Oh, and also kill the skeletons. This bridge does not look safe. Maybe I should, I don't know, test it. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Whoa, are there skeletons behind me? Oh my god! Skeleton army, run, 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 run! Whoa, shit! Alright, let's try that again. It's a good thing we opened the gate. Fuck you, fuck you. You know, I kinda wanna see all the skeletons get up. Yeah! Oh my god. Oh god, they're coming for me. Alright, don't fuck this up. Yeah, nailed it. Hey, you fuckers! Come get me! That's what I thought! Go fuck yourself! Before we move on, I'm gonna throw out a little tip here. See this broken bridge? It's actually a ladder. Whoa. Head up this cave to Lord Wolnir, who is a tricky boss until you figure out his secret. See his fashion accessories? Yep, those gold bracelets. Just attack those. They're not even that hard to break. Break all three, boss dies. You win! Head up the steps at the edge of the boss arena, and you'll find yourself in the Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. That's right. I learned how to say it. There's also a bonfire. Less than 30 seconds from the last one. But okay. Now you are in a stone's throw of where you need to use the doll, but I'm going to advise you be careful on this bridge. As you get about 1/3 of the way through, this big thing is going to spawn. I don't even know how to describe that. I don't possess the words to describe what this thing is. But it's gonna spawn, and it's gonna attack you. However, if you have the doll, you can just run to the end of the bridge and get to the fog gate and pass safely through. If you don't have the doll, that thing will probably kill you. You do get a really, really cool ring from killing it though, so maybe consider fighting it. And once it's dead, or once you run, you'll reach the fog gate that you couldn't get through if you didn't have the doll. Welcome to the Boreal Valley, the incredible difficulty spike of Dark Souls 3. And there you have it. That's how to find the location to use the small doll in Dark Souls 3. I really hope this guide has helped you, and as I said last time, if it hasn't, I really hope it gave you a chuckle. And if it did, please consider checking out our other content, and if you enjoy any of that, please consider subscribing. I've been Jack Morris from Man-of-Fire Films, and if you'd like me to make one of these guides about any topics of your choice, please let me know in the comments. This was a new style of video for us, and the response to the first video was overwhelming and very, very, very flattering. We'd love to make more of these, and we'd love to make them on topics you guys care about, so please let us know in the comments. I'll see you soon, guys. Goodbye.
Yo, yeah, watch the video. I mean, you just watch the video, so don't watch the video. Just watch more videos. Like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. You know, we have a store where you can buy stuff. You should probably check all that stuff out. Or, in true rapper fashion, I might make a diss rap about you, and because you're so lame, you're not going to be able to return the diss, and then everyone will think you're, like, stupid. So, yeah, do all that good stuff.